The last Monday Night Raw before Money in the Bank, CM Punk is not going to the ladder match. Stephanie Vaquer is going to the ladder match. Liv Morgan is on the show. Seth Rollins' quest for power does not stop. Big E is on the show, and so much more. Welcome to WWE Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics. And here we are, days away now from Money in the Bank. Sam Roberts, Megan Morant. Megan, tonight we start the show, right? And CM Punk and Sami Zayn are well aware of exactly what they have to do. They know what the stakes are. They know what's potentially going to happen. They know what to look out for, and yet somehow the inevitable happens exactly like Seth Rollins, like Paul Heyman, like Braun Breaker, like Bronson Reed predicted it would happen.
They knew the play, and they couldn't counter it whatsoever.
Isn't that crazy? Like, you would think, hey, coach, they just called our play. We better do something else. Nope, run the play. Run the play as is.
But it's not going to work.
No, it's going to work. Run the play. And that's exactly what we saw, and it did.
Yeah.
It worked. So CM Punk shows up, and I loved the way he started Raw because he was talking about the summer of Punk. There is something about specific summers, okay, like 2005, the original summer of Punk, where CM Punk officially becomes the biggest thing across all the independents. 2011, the second summer of Punk, when CM Punk finally becomes the guy with the championship in the WWE. And we start here on the first Raw in June of 2025 with CM Punk saying, yeah, it's time to start another summer of Punk, and that means gold. Every summer of Punk is associated with a world championship. And I know how I'm going to get to the world championship. I'm going to start by winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. And by the way, if we're going to structure a new summer of Punk, that is a great way to start it. Oh, man, remember in June he won the Money in the Bank, and then he went on to do this.
All the way through SummerSlam.
Sure.
That carries you. I mean, it could carry you all the way to WrestleMania.
Who knows? Who knows what the plan would be? But, alas, wasn't meant to happen. He even starts calling his shots. He brings up ball frauds again, which we don't like that.
No.
We don't like when he brings up these ball frauds. But he brings up bald frauds again. He says Jey Uso, we're friends, but it'll be business. Going back to that first CM Punk return promo where he said, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. That guy that people went, wait, what? Wait, is he not as much of a good guy as it seems like he is? Just flickered on for just a second. Not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. Which, by the way, very ironic that when it comes to CM Punk in the World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk is making no bones and saying it's all business. Jey Uso, as World Heavyweight Champion, is coming to whose rescue?
He's
CM Punk's.
Exactly. And he has a lot of friends right now.
Jey.
Yes. I mean, we're going to talk about Jey a little bit later, too.
100%. 100%. So he says all this. Sami Zayn comes out. Sami says you have to win. Sami says if you don't win, Seth is going to be in that ladder match.
Well, Sami really comes out and paints the picture of how much is at stake in this qualifying match, because we're talking about the future of the industry and Seth making a WWE that Sami doesn't like, that Punk doesn't like, that we collectively don't like.
He said that Seth could make WWE unrecognizable into a place that, you're right, that he said that they wouldn't like, that wouldn't be a good place for them. Because we know, listen, if Seth Rollins wins the Money in the Bank briefcase, he's getting the championship. He's literally the best Money in the Bank winner of all time. His cash-in is the cash-in that every cash-in gets compared to.
We saw the success rate tonight on Raw.
Right.
What was it, 75%?
Something like that. I think a little above
higher,
that, but around
77
Upper 70s. Upper 70s.
I love that. Above 75%.
We're talking C plus B minus territory. I give it a B minus.
For cashing in. Seth, I have to say, there's like 1,000% chance if he is holding that briefcase, he has a successful cash in.
And he's got the benefit of Steiner math when it comes to his cash in percentage because he's got Braun Breaker right next to him. But yeah, I mean, the same way CM Punk goes, I'd like to do another Summer of Punk, Seth Rollins is probably going, yeah, well, that's nice that you'd like that. I'd like to do another Heist of the Century. You know what I mean? So that's weird. We have conflicting goals right now. And with all that on the line, I kind of go, okay, well, clearly the payoff here is CM Punk is going into the ladder match. Right now we're fighting for something. Now it's like the implications of Seth Rollins winning the briefcase are not just now he's Mr. Money in the Bank. It's like, oh, this whole force is fighting against it.
Yeah, and Sami Zayn, who also wants to be a world heavyweight champion, is saying, look, I understand that I missed my opportunity to win this briefcase, but I need you to capitalize on this. So they all want the same thing, but they're willing to work together because Seth is that dangerous.
It's also wild that, like, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk are fighting Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins wants absolute power in the WWE. Who is the one person that all three of those people have teamed with? Roman Reigns. Isn't that weird? The way every I don't know. There's consequences to every action in this world, and sometimes
consequences. There's that word again.
Right. Sometimes things just show themselves when they're meant to show themselves. At the same time, Paul Heyman and AJ Styles meet each other, and Paul Heyman goes, "Listen, AJ, come on. You go worry about Dominic Mysterio. Get yourself an Intercontinental Championship. Let Seth have this one. You don't want any of this." And AJ Styles...
This is so bold of Heyman, right?
Well, I don't know why anybody would think AJ Styles is a pushover.
What did you think he was going to... You know what, Paul? You're right.
That's a good call. I will go get the Intercontinental Champion.
Thanks so much.
No, what did he say? Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And you know when AJ says it, he means it. That's AJ Styles. So we go into this thing, and then almost, and no disrespect to Grande, but as you and I are talking, watching the show, we're like, oh, well now, like clearly it's going to be Punk. And then it's like, oh, well, I guess they're giving you the benefit of the doubt with AJ here because now he's got stakes in this thing too.
As soon as Seth's group interfered, as soon as Bronson and Braun Breaker are there, I go, okay.
That'll be AJ then.
It'll be AJ, all right. Now I'm trying to...
Poor Grande Americano is an afterthought. We're not even considering. Match. I mean, and by the way, everybody's so busy, especially this Michael Cole. I don't know if it was because he could feel the wind in his armpits.
He's been working out.
By the way, I don't respect the bet anymore because Michael Cole knew his arms looked like that. Okay? But there you see it. Balloons flying everywhere. Michael Cole is spending the whole match trying to give this secret identity of Grande Americano, which I think he's wrong about, but not pointing out the fact that we were actually seeing some pretty sick lucha skills from Grande Americano. Grande Americano had himself a fabulous match. And then, boom, had his arms raised because of that vicious headbutt. You know why? Because CM Punk and AJ Styles looked past Grande Americano. They both looked at their other things they had going on. Why, oh, why, oh, why? In a triple threat scenario, AJ Styles has been in every type of match you could ever imagine. Mm-hmm. CM Punk is getting taken out by people who aren't in the match. If you're in a triple threat, welcome to paradise, baby. Why would you go and mess with anything going on over there when you go, this is great. Now it's one-on-one. Let CM Punk get smothered into the ground, and I'm just going to worry about Grande over here and beat him. And instead, he's getting involved with the Heyman crew, the Rollins crew, and then the minute Grande sees there's a distraction, he braces himself and gets ready for that big headbutt.
I mean, maybe we're underestimating Grande Americano just as a wrestling community because what this guy has accomplished in a short time in WWE, he's already had a WrestleMania moment.
He beat Phoenix. He beat Ray Phoenix at WrestleMania.
I mean, how long has he been in WWE? 5 months? Maybe
less.
And now he's going to Money in the Bank?
Can you imagine if he wins the briefcase?
I'm here for it.
Can you imagine this? You think there'll be like a whole mariachi band for him?
They better.
If he wins Money in the Bank, that could be huge. That could be absolutely massive. And Chad Gable, I'm sure, will be cheering. He's going to be part of Worlds Collide, which is earlier in the afternoon.
So that's good. He'll be able to make it back to see his boy Grande.
Don't know. LA traffic is unpredictable.
It is
really
kinda
don't
tough.
know.
I know.
Really don't know if
Well, I
Chad
hope he
Gable
can
will make
figure
it.
that out.
Well, Sami Zayn looks at CM Punk and says, "You have to win this," and Punk says, "I know." Punk doesn't win this. Where does this leave Sammy as he looks at Punk? I mean, on one end,
He
I
has
would-
to be let down, right?
I would think he'd be pissed because he's like, "Punk, you said you had this." At the same time, Sammy ain't in the match either.
No.
You going to get mad at Punk for falling for the same thing that you fell for? It's kind of tough. I mean, but what is it? What is it when they go, this is what's going to happen? They're going to come out. They're going to use the numbers against you. Don't worry. Now, this time I know. Big deal. They did it again.
It's almost like they need more help.
Jay and Sammy and Punk.
Feels that way.
I mean, what do you need, an army?
They can't seem to counter Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed.
Especially because Jey Uso, at one point, is sitting in a locker room and Gunther just comes over and has a conversation. And you know I do not like when people don't try to downplay Jey Uso's title reign in any way,
that.
shape, or
You
form.
hate that.
It's very
On the
annoying. It's not coming from an honest place. It's dumb. It's dumb, and they're dumb. But, to quote Nathan Fielder, but, also not necessarily wrong, because Jey Uso comes out when he's got a tag team main event at Money in the Bank, and then a world title defense, Raw main event in 7 days. And he's the one who steps up, and what does he get for his troubles?
A tsunami!
A couple of tsunamis, and a stomp, and a spear. All of them. And Gunther said he wasn't 100% before. I mean, listen. Jey Uso is world champion. It makes sense that he's got to be, like Cody Rhodes says, he's got to be the quarterback. He's got to be the captain. He's got to be there to get in front of all of it. But at a point, do you feel like, listen, bro, you got to stick to your matches? Do you side more with Gunther, who is saying that's none of your business? Or do you understand more the point that I was making last week, which is when you're the champion, it's all your business?
It is. Both are true, right? But I also think there is another element added into this because he understands what Sammy pointed out at the beginning of the show, how dangerous Seth, Braun, and Bronson are, and how much is at stake within WWE and making this place unrecognizable.
Yeah. I mean, what happens if it's not a world title match? What happens if John Cena or Logan Paul pins Jey Uso at Money in the Bank? And then 2 days later, he's got to. So he gets speared to oblivion and tsunami'd left and right on Raw. Then he goes to Los Angeles. And let's say John Cena or Logan Paul pins him. Then he's got to pick himself up and convince himself that he can beat Gunther on Raw on Monday. That's wild.
I mean, so much is coming for Jay's title, right? I mean, Logan Paul was coming after it, and Logan Paul, a lot of people see as a threat to the business.
But who won?
Jey Uso.
Boom, champion. I think
If he can back it up, I mean, it is as a champion. To your point, it is everything is your business. But to hold on to that championship, what Gunther is saying,
that's priority number one.
correct.
Right. I get it. I mean,
Gunther's a very smart champion. Not saying that Jay's a dumb champion, but it's just
well,
business decision.
he's a selfish champion.
Yes.
And he'd be the first person to say that. But he's a champion whose only goal is keeping the title. And if you asked him that, he would say, yeah, that's the job. Which, I mean, if you really take any sort of spirit out of it and cut it down to absolute terms, sure. But also, I think most professional wrestlers would say your job is to represent the territory. And I think that that's the way. I mean, Jay's an old school guy. Jay was raised in wrestling. Jay was raised in wrestling by a family. I mean, think about when Roman was the champion. Roman was like, the reason I'm the champion is because I'm going to feed my family, and this thing is going to run around me. It's not just so I can exist and have the title. You know what I mean?
I totally know what you mean.
And I think that that's where it gets unique. Also, what's so interesting about the 2 nights after Money in the Bank is it's tough for me to see Gunther losing to Jey Uso again. But also, there's no way you can tell me that this whole build up to Jey Uso and the WrestleMania match and all of this was also Jey Uso could hold the title for 6 weeks only to give it back to the guy that he won it from. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't
add
feel
up.
like the story. And because then if Jey just loses the title back to Gunther,
Where are we?
right, because it's not like he just loses the title at that point. Now it's like every sort of thing that naysayers and haters said about him is 100% true. It's like, where was the impact? And it just goes away, and we go back to Gunther. So it's going to be very, very interesting when that happens. Another interesting thing as we're dealing with all these players is, of course, we had the tag match with Jey and Sammy, and again, so great to see them together.
The best.
But you're like, this is insane for Jey. Jey's doing everything right now.
You know what I love about the Jey entrance is the best. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
But there was once a time when Sami Zayn being with the Bloodline and yeeting or feeling oozy was funny because it was awkward.
Right, like what a cornball.
Yeah.
Like you're not, like those guys are cool, you're not cool.
Now Sammy looks unbelievably cool making the entrance through the crowd with Jey Uso.
That's actually a great point. It is strangely natural now.
Yeah.
Like when Sammy's wearing yeet glasses and like doing the dance and just hanging out with Jey, you're like, yeah.
He's supposed to be doing
That's
that.
exactly where he would
because
be.
Sammy is cool.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with you 100% on that. And it's a wild thing. I've never...
You all right?
Yeah, I've never thought of it like that because it was like back in the day, it was like, what is this goofball even doing here?
Right?
And now it's like, yeah, bro, those are the two coolest dudes I know. How does that happen?
When the Bloodline was doing their entrance and Sammy was like rocking out with them and dancing, it was hilarious.
Sami Zayn might be the greatest fake it till you make it candidate that's ever existed. If anybody says, no, fake it till you make it, that's not a real thing.
Look at Sami Zayn.
Look at the trajectory of Sami Zayn.
I mean, what, a year and a half, 2 years?
Let me ask you this. Is Sami Zayn a cool dude?
So cool.
Boom. Point proven. How did that happen? Fake it till you make it. However, Sami Zayn then gets confronted. There are so many moving parts going on by Karrion Kross, who, by the way, I'm flabbergasted, isn't anywhere near the Money in the Bank ladder match at all.
Insane.
But I guess he's got other plans now with Sami Zayn because he looked, I mean, it was a great interaction that the two of them had. He looked right at him and said, you're not a good guy. You're a bad guy, Sami Zayn. Like the rest of us. And I mean, it was like every fiber of his being was piercing Sammy through those crazy human being eyeballs.
And his voice does this thing where it takes on a whole new level
Very much so.
of dark.
Very much so. Like becomes like Chucky. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh my God, everything that comes out of, like, that's not the same guy. Karrion Kross has this weird way of being where there's something soothing and calming, and then he becomes this other thing completely.
And we saw that play out during that backstage interaction.
Yeah. I mean, we saw that crazy one next to us at one point. I wanted to get out of there quickly for a lot of reasons. But now, and he's like, you're wrong. You know, Sammy's like, you're wrong. And just saying, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right. I'm like, this is something here. I don't know what this is. And then I'm like I'm sitting there now that you have Karrion Kross, who's almost like a narrator in this morality play. I'm going, I don't want to see Sami Zayn crack, but will the facade be cracked? At the same time, I'm looking at Jey Uso. And Gunther is kind of weaving a similar tale where he's like, am I saying this to get into your head before I challenge you for the title? Or am I being sincere? If you want to keep the title, you got to be a selfish guy. Are we going to see Jey evolve into a selfish person so that he may keep the title?
Oh,
I mean, right? But now that I've said it,
I don't know.
Is it crazy?
It's not crazy.
Right.
But I don't want to see a selfish Jey Uso.
And let me ask you this. If Sami Zayn has this side where he's a bad guy, and Jey ends up with this side where he's selfish, is Karrion Kross right? And if Karrion Kross is right, doesn't that fit in exactly to the plan that Seth Rollins has for everything? Boom. I told you. There was a reason we were incorporating all of them. We came all the way around, and we're back here just at the perfect time because our first guests tonight are ready, coming straight from the Judgment Day Clubhouse.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready for this?
Is a big get.
Yes. Even after an injury.
Yeah.
Straight out of the medic's room. This is an ad by BetterHelp, and we all know that the struggle is real. Guys, there is a stigma around men's mental health. For whatever reason, we don't want to reach out and get it fixed, but we struggle the same way anybody else does. There are just as many pressures on us as there are on everybody else, and I will tell you, if you don't have somebody to talk to about this, if you don't have your mental health where it needs to be, then nothing is going to be where it needs to be. I'm talking about your physical output. I'm talking about your physical health. I'm talking about your performance at work. I'm talking about your relationship with your loved ones. Nothing is going to be where it needs to be unless you are where you need to be. And that's why sometimes getting help is the best thing you can do. And that's why BetterHelp is here. BetterHelp is the largest online therapy provider in the world. BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. And you can change therapists, by the way, anytime until you find the exact one that's right for you. That's why they say talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners are going to get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/raw recap. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/raw recap. Let's welcome to the Raw Recap, coming straight from the Judgment Day Clubhouse, a battle-damaged Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. How are you guys?
We're still champions.
Yep.
That we are. Well, this week wasn't exactly our week. I lost my chamber qualifying match. I'm sorry, my Money in the Bank qualifying match. Because, I was helping my best friend. Because I'm such the best friend and best sister that there ever is.
She is.
That I now have, I went from like a 10 to a 7.
She sacrificed
I sacrificed.
this Hollywood moneymaker for me. Do you know what that means? That means a lot. That holds a lot around here, a lot of weight, okay? That's why we hold gold. If Io hadn't gotten involved, this would have never happened to my sister.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
I didn't even think about that.
I beat Io.
Oh, I know you beat Io.
A couple times, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we beat Io and Kyrie together
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
So let's just put that out there.
Do you go back into wrestler mode immediately? Because 2 weeks ago you were on a big Hollywood movie set. There's all these rumors about this is the role that's going to make Liv Morgan a name in Hollywood, and now you come back on. But you come back on Raw, and like Raquel just said, the moneymaker is getting messed with. You're going to go back to Hollywood.
Still pretty though.
Okay.
I'm still pretty though.
Okay.
She ain't wrong.
But it doesn't flash into your mind like, oh no, this could have, overwhelming ramifications that.
No, I just said
Right.
I am still pretty though.
Forgot about that.
No.
It's
It's not even gonna scar. You know what? And
No?
if it does, I'm like Harry Potter.
But I think it is about that, Sam. It is about that. She came back and she's still putting her Hollywood moneymaker on the line. She's sacrificing.
You're gonna come back and be all bougie in Hollywood now because I did a great film with Neon? No. I came back and I put in the work like I always do. Hollywood or no Hollywood. I am Liv Morgan.
It is
One half the 4-time history-making, record-breaking, greatest women's tag team champions of all time.
It is a great point because I was literally just reading an article about how many awards Neon is just winning award after award after award after award. And you're also right that there are a lot of people in the pro wrestling industry that get a taste for Hollywood, and all of a sudden they get a little bit soft. All of a sudden they get back to WWE and they're not as hungry anymore. It takes you no time. You're back in the hunt.
Starving.
Yeah.
I'm like so literally starving, figuratively and literally right now. I can eat all day. I'm so starving.
Yeah,
I am
honestly,
starved. I had an orange.
It's time for the
starving.
girl to eat. It's time for us all to eat. You
Yeah.
know what I
I
mean?
always eat.
Dinner needs to be served up to Judgment Day.
One thing about me is I'm gonna eat.
Right. Hey, where's Dominic Mysterio been in these matches that you've had in the last couple of weeks? Because it was like
Let him finish what? Because of what?
Well, he was such a usual occurrence. I'm a big I'm a big Liv Morgan fan. I'm a big Raquel fan. I'm a big Dominic Mysterio fan. And usually the Dominic appearance at ringside was a given. The last 2 weeks, which neither week has gone perfectly for you, have been sans Dominic. Where's Dom been?
Yeah, I've asked Dominic to stay back. Is that okay with you?
Fine with me. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, I've asked Dominic to please. I know you care for me so much and you just want the best for me, but respectfully and lovingly, stay back and let me cook.
But things are good between you and Dom?
Things are great. Did you not watch To Do? Did you see To Do?
I saw the kiss cam. I saw that. I saw the kiss cam. And by the way, not only do I
sneaker shopping? Did you see us go sneaker shopping?
Bro, these two, Liv and Dom walk up to a cash register and just drop $10,000 like it's nothing.
That wasn't me. That was Daddy Dom dropping that on me.
He just pulled out the card like it was. No, I watch people. They go to the cash register on that show and they start sweating buckets. You guys roll up. They're like $10,000, please. Yeah, no problem. Here's the card.
Why would we not be okay? What would make you think that?
I mean, Roxanne was in the clubhouse and
Because little
the
baby
Nuggets-
Roxanne came and gave him a little rubby because his shoulder's so heavy from carrying the Intercontinental Champion and being the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And then she gave him Rancho Snuggies.
She's
Is that what you're
obviously
worried about?
looking for attention.
In a JCPenney box? Is that what you're worried about?
JCPenney box.
I'm not
was
worried about Roxanne.
just checking. I'm glad to hear you're not worried.
Beautiful girl. She's talented. But it's not exactly anything that I am concerned about.
Well, if there's one thing I know about Liv Morgan, it's that you always have a plan. And you told Sam and I before that your plan was revenge on Rhea Ripley. You got that revenge, and now you're back after being in Hollywood and filming this incredible movie. And we see you backstage with Io Sky eyeing her championship. And qualifying for Money in the Bank was really your way to get there. Now that you're not in the Money in the Bank ladder match, what is Liv Morgan's plan?
Oh, that's negative.
Yeah, you know,
That was negative.
Money in the Bank, that's not the only way to win the World Championship.
That's right.
You know, there's going to
Yeah.
be tons of title matches before, after. The person that wins the Money in the Bank briefcase, yes, they have an easy way in. I would know that because I cashed in 2022. I defeated Ronda Rousey to become the SmackDown Women's Champion. So I know all about how cashing in can help you, but that is not the only way.
You didn't know that?
I knew that, but Liv always has a
I know.
plan, so I'm sure I was curious if she would let us in on her plan.
You want me to be upset? You want me to be upset, Megan? You don't want me to be upset?
I mean, somebody
you
has
want me
to
to be
pay
in a bad
for
mood?
this.
You want me to be in a bad mood?
Somebody has to pay for that, you know? And I think it'll be the person who gave it to her that will have to pay. They're going to have to cough up.
And we do, by the way, appreciate the fact that you're even giving us time after you went through.
I was gonna cancel this. Quite
Wow.
honestly, I was gonna be like, hello.
Right.
But I was like, you know what? I'm a professional. I'm a professional, so I'm gonna give them my time because they're expecting me.
You are a pro. Is there any part of you, right, that when you look at a Roxanne Perez, you go a little bit game respects game scenario? There's just because there's a lot of history repeating itself. It would seem when it comes to the sort of rubbing and the gifts and the helpfulness, and I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere before.
Yeah, I do too.
With the and even members of the Judgment Day being like, "Hey, what's that girl doing here?" You know,
Yeah. I don't really see similarities because I brought Dominic hundreds of nuggets on a silver platter, and I actually, you know, I would stretch him before his matches. I wasn't much of a rubber. So, what exactly similarities do you see there? Roxanne is brunette. She's shorter than me. She has brown eyes.
She's not as talented.
Dominic doesn't show interest in her. He shows interest in me. Roxanne is talented. I'm not
as
going to knock her.
No,
not
she's
as talented as me. That is true. That is true.
when did you guys get on the same page? Because last week it seemed like you guys you were mad.
Oh, that's right.
You were
yeah.
mad at Raquel last week.
You know what? I got a chance to review the footage.
Oh.
I got a chance to review the footage, and it was a lot of the heat of the moment. But it wasn't Raquel's fault. Yes, I was upset. I was upset for her letting Roxanne get involved. But that's really like a Roxanne thing and not a Raquel thing. And she did her best to try to mitigate it. I wasn't able to see it clearly, but after, reviewing the footage, and I got to see that my sister was just trying to be there for me. She was just trying to help.
You know, sis, also, I do take the blame for that as well, because even though Roxanne got involved, I shouldn't have turned my attention until Liv had the 1, 2, 3. And I turned my attention just too soon for too long. I let my
As
emotions
long
get
as
the best of me.
Roxanne just stays out of her way, we'll be okay. Like I told her tonight, just stay out of my way. Finn could babysit her. I'm not a babysitter. I'm not getting paid to babysit her. So that's not going to be anything that I'm going to be doing.
When you think about, right, like that moment that you and Dom had at the Netflix festival on the Kiss Cam, right?
Yeah.
And I think immediately, like, it put you, they were going through all the celebrity couples of Netflix, whether it's the people from Love is Blind or the people from all over the place. And what happens with celebrity couples, they end up getting these super fans. And some people that I've seen and I've interacted with on the internet are the Liv Dom community. I mean, these are people that are, I mean, I say this with peace and love and respect, but obsessed with kind of the essence that you two have
They love
brought.
our love.
And do you love that? Do you love having people that love your love around you?
Yeah, because they can never have it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
No, I was honored and flattered that we're at Tudum. We are celebrating the best of Netflix, all of their shows, all of the stories, all of the actors, all of the success of Netflix. And so to be amongst the greatest couples of Netflix, me and Daddy Dom, you know, because we are the greatest, the hottest, the most iconic. We are the most charismatic, the most controversial. We're the most talked about. We are the greatest couple of all time. So I was like, ooh, I was a little bit surprised, but I wasn't surprised because, like, obviously you guys want us on your Kiss Cam.
Yeah.
What was the hottest segment of the
It was the
night?
hottest segment of the show.
I saw it everywhere.
Huge.
Even Vanessa was like, give us more. I want to see more.
Yeah.
She
Is
was
Vanessa Lachey
she was
gonna
so
ask
into
for
it.
more?
She was so into it. She's like, give it a little bit more. And I'm like, nah, babe. Because
Did she say something like,
for me, no.
his name dirty,
This
get
is,
dirty?
This is our private time, and I gave you a little sneak peek. You're not going to get the whole thing.
Right.
Sorry.
That's enough.
Love
You
is
could dream
blind.
about us, so in your dreams.
Yeah, this is not Love is Blind. We're not going on some videotaped honeymoon. Like, that's not how this works.
Right.
So,
No, I
But
get
Vanessa,
that.
I know that she knows that's what the people wanted, though. But I'm sorry, Vanessa. You're going to have to pay the big bucks.
That
for
makes
that.
sense.
You don't get that for free.
That makes a lot of sense. When you look at the Judgment Day, right, and this, I'm so fascinated by this group when it comes to WWE lore. And there have been so many different times when people were like, there were times before you guys were even in the Judgment Day that people were like, the Judgment Day is on its last legs. We've gotten every story we can out of the Judgment Day. That's it. And then something happens. I would argue that as soon as Liv, you showed up, all of a sudden the Judgment Day gets reignited again and we go on this whole new wave. But again, we get to this place where everyone's like, oh, they're getting ready to see a Judgment Day split. There's all this tension going on now. Someone's going to get thrown out. Maybe the Judgment Day will be no more. Do you see a shelf life on this group? And is that shelf life approaching?
I think that the Judgment Day is kind of like the gift that keeps on giving. We have a lot of members, a lot of different personalities. We are not all going to get along all the time. We are all not going to see eye to eye all the time. I come from a very big family. And so this is kind of just feels like it's family. You know, you fight with your brothers, your sisters. And so, no, you know, I think that right now, some things have to get in order. Some things have to be more aligned. But I think at the end of the day, Judgment Day is just a family.
That's what they say about the Judgment Day. They say anybody who wants to get rid of the Judgment Day, they say there may be a treatment, but there is not a cure. And that's why you're forever. You know, you can't get rid of the Judgment Day.
Forever.
Is there any possibility? Was Dom wearing what were they? The flea ones, the furry shoes, the green mossy shoes?
He wasn't wearing the Grinchies, no, but he bought the Grinchies.
Yeah. I did notice that. That felt very like authentic to a relationship when you were like, "I need you to buy these," and he
Yeah,
was
well,
like,
you know, I have a pair of those, and I think that, you know, he didn't like them at first, but I think when he puts them on and puts it with his fit, he'll really, really like it. He'll be surprised at how much he likes it. And also, the cool thing about the shoes is you can shave the fur, and it turns into a completely different new shoe.
"That's amazing."
And so it is. It's cool. And so I think that we are going to. Dominic told you about the shoe?
he told me about giving it a haircut.
What did he say?
Yeah. He said you can give it a haircut, but he doesn't know if
How
he
do you
wants
bring up the shoe? Tell me.
Oh, I brought it up.
Tell me.
I said, I want. Yes. Okay, so what had happened was, this is how I snitch, guys. I asked Dom, I said, Dom, you're not going to wear the Grinchies? And he goes, no, not today. And he goes, oh, did you know you could cut the hair on them and they'd be a
I told him
completely new
that.
shoe?
I told him that.
And they'd be like smooth, but I don't know if I want to cut the hair on them. And I said, why not? And he goes, I kind of like the way they are.
Yeah, you see, he didn't like them. Now he likes the way that they are, and we're going to plan to wear them on a good occasion. I just have to figure out which
Story.
I mean,
Verbatim.
if Liv Morgan told me to wear those shoes, I would wear them.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Great in that, Megan.
Yeah. And Dom could cut it so like the front was short and the long was still long in the back.
Oh, it's a
The mullet,
mullet.
like
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that'd be really cool. Are you going to be Are you going? Are you getting on a plane? Are you going to Money in the Bank? Are you going to be at the show? Are you going to be in Los Angeles? Are you going to make your impact felt there?
Are you asking my plan?
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like he's asking my
Sounds like
plan,
he's
and I kind
digging.
of really don't.
Are you digging, Sam?
You shouldn't dig.
Put that shovel away.
shouldn't dig.
Now's not the time.
I believe that I'll be in the area.
Oh,
It is LA. It's Hollywood.
Hollywood,
And
I forgot.
Why wouldn't Hollywood Morgan be
We
there?
might have some meetings to take. Who knows?
Yeah, something might come up, and you know,
Something might
all of a
come
sudden.
up. I might have to see a plastic surgeon. Who knows?
I was just thinking that'd be a wild thing to go to like casting meetings with a thing to be
You
like,
have the best surgeons in LA, though. Is what
Yeah,
I'm hearing.
you know, I'm gonna have to pay a visit.
yeah, wow. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. We booked you on Raw Recap because we were both pretty sure that Liv, you were going to go to the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's unfortunate that these things work out the way they work out, but hopefully your
Do you know what is like so nice of me though about it?
What's that?
Do you want to hear like something that's like so crazy? Is you know, like we talked about, I have won Money in the Bank before.
Yeah, you have.
And so, like, how gracious and kind of it was for me to let someone else win. Let someone else win. Let someone else qualify. Give someone else an opportunity and to climb that ladder and grab that briefcase like I did. I know no one's going to do it better than me, but it's still just a thought that counts, right?
And how nice of her to come on this show and grace y'all with the presence of an actual Money in the Bank
That
winner.
is queen.
Generous to give you this time right now.
My God.
After everything she's been through tonight, like, you guys are lucky.
Yeah.
And to bring
It
us
must
in the
be-
clubhouse, I feel honored.
Yeah, it's a massive moment.
Clubhouse.
You guys are seeing the clubhouse in a different
Megan, when's the last time you've ever been in the
Look,
clubhouse?
I've
This
never
is
been in the
new.
clubhouse. Never.
never been in any
Never
clubhouse.
Been. Yeah, never.
No one's even
Loser.
seen this yet. Look at this.
Yeah, this is new.
This is new.
What is this?
This is new in the clubhouse.
It's a new
new item in the clubhouse.
It's a Barbie Liv.
Look, it's me.
It says Daddy Dom on the
A
shirt.
Barbie live with the daddy
Yes, I
dom
have my little
shirt.
Daisy Dukes.
Wow.
It goes viral.
Wow, that art.
Oh, I
Those
remember
are-
those
Barbie that
Daisy
looks
Dukes.
like
yeah.
this.
I know she doesn't have a scar. I'm gonna have to add a scar to her head. But this is the new addition to the clubhouse, and you guys get a little sneak peek. That's like a hot scoop for you guys.
Did you make that?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, it looks like you.
Should I buy?
No, I don't think, like, why would she make that?
No, this was a gifty, but
Okay,
I liked her so much that I was like, oh, she should be in the clubhouse. Look at her.
Well, I'm glad she's in the club. I'm glad we're all in the clubhouse. This is great.
The hair is
Brilliant.
the hair is the same length.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the eyes are blue just like mine. She has like really pretty blue eyes. You see that?
Oh, I do. I do.
they're
Now I see
gorgeous,
it.
yeah.
They are blue. They are. It's a Barbie doll that looks like Liv Morgan with a Daddy Dom shirt and some Daisy Dukes on, and yeah.
It's the classic Daisy Dukes when we got the crying.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, you know when I went viral and I was like, Dominic doesn't go for girls that look like you. He goes for girls that look like me. You know, everyone loves when I did that.
Yeah. No, it was
I
great.
love that.
It was great, and everybody loves that you've been here, and I want you to go now, maybe go to a medical facility, get that head checked out, and hopefully we see you again in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You're gonna see me, and you know what? I already got checked out. We're all good to go.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go enjoy my night with Raquel and Daddy Dom, and maybe I'll see you guys in LA. Are you guys going to LA?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys-
Oh, we'll be there.
Oh, yeah. It's weird that Dom's not there right now, too.
It is kind of weird.
That's weird.
Why is it weird that he's not here?
Because usually
Dominic!
just travel as
We
you
wanted
go.
Oh,
to
he's
make
in
this
the-
Dominic, is he still in the shower?
He is
I think he's in the
you know,
shower.
he takes so much
Dominic
showers.
is such like a hygienic man. He washes
So
and shampoos
hygienic.
his hair every day. I think I literally hear the
about that.
shower
Yeah.
water.
Honestly, it's why he has the softest hair.
I'll be right there.
Oh, okay, you go.
I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna go join him.
You go.
Oh.
You're going to go join him.
Raquel's not gonna go join him, but I'm gonna go join him.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, you two have fun.
Somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Hear him calling. I can see.
Bye, cat.
Bye.
Whoa.
Wow, that was scandalous. But I'm glad we captured it. I mean, Raquel, if you just want to, we got to go. But if you just want
We gotta
to,
go too. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, we gotta-
take a hit. Yeah, no, it's cool. Fine, whatever.
we're not going to the shower.
I
We're
don't
going
want to talk anymore anyways.
Okay.
I'll go too. Go ahead. I'm not gonna go. I mean, I'm gonna shower alone. I'm gonna shower, but alone. Okay.
different shower.
Rude.
Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. So I guess that's it. The clubhouse is empty. Thank you to Liv and Raquel. I mean, I can't imagine what is going on at this point.
Or
And
can you?
I can, I shouldn't.
No,
I
no.
meant I shouldn't. I won't, is what I meant to say. Instead, I do hope that they have some kind of appearance at Money in the Bank, because it's going to be a big spectacle. It's going to be a moment-filled thing, and one of those events that I think you'll want memories of. You'll want mementos. You want keepsakes. And the good news is that we have Money in the Bank Los Angeles t-shirts all up now at WWE Shop. Thanks to Fanatics. Of course, you can gear up this weekend with official Money in the Bank event merchandise. It's available at WWE Shop. Everybody that's in that ladder match, of course, all of their merch is represented. We got the LA Knight shirts up. You know, this is his third Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
Good answer.
There we go.
Great answer. Penta, Rhea Ripley,
I love Penta.
all of that. If you're going to be in Los Angeles, you got to come correct. You got to be representing your favorite superstars in this ladder match. If you're having a party at home, if you're not going to be in Los Angeles, make sure that you're suited up so when your guests show up, they know that this is serious, okay? WWE Shop has you covered. You got to grab it all. Grab the Money in the Bank merchandise as well as the merchandise from your favorite superstars. Also, this is really more for my wife and children.
What's that?
Father's Day is right around the corner, guys. Father's Day is right around the corner. And you know where the best place to get Father's Day gifts is?
WWE Shop.
You knew that. You knew that very
I've
well.
been shopping.
For the husband.
Yeah.
You got it. You got to hook him up right. You can celebrate your champion with Superstar Dad t-shirts. That's right. You got WWE Dad sandals. They got the iconic 316 t-shirt and so much more. Do Father's Day right with WWE Shop. All of it up now at WWE Shop by Fanatics. It's fabulous stuff. I like to wear Tribal Chief stuff on Father's Day because I'm the Tribal Chief of the Roberts household.
I thought that was just any day you wear it, but Father's
It's
Day.
not just Father's Day, but on Father's Day as well as multiple other days
and they
of
all
the year.
acknowledge you.
Every time I wear it. It's important. It's important. It's Father's Day after all. Speaking of acknowledgement, one person looking for acknowledgement at Money in the Bank is clearly Becky Lynch, who came out tonight upon Lyra's request. Becky was right that Lyra requested that Becky Lynch come out.
All the way to Tulsa.
Well, I think she meant just come to the ring I don't know if she booked the plane ticket, but she did go to Tulsa, where apparently we found out the hard way she does not wrestle.
I don't blame her.
Becky,
It's Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa's a great city. Have you ever been?
I have. It is a solid American city, but we're talking about the man here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Big time. She's big time.
Apparently.
Tulsa doesn't often get people as big as Becky Lynch to grace the city with their presence.
They had a whole Monday Night Raw. Okay, everybody was there. Everybody was there. We just saw it all. What do you think of this idea, though? Lyra brings it up. This is stuff we've talked about. We talked about it with Becky Lynch herself. That Becky Lynch got to the top of the industry by being a good person and then stayed on top by no longer being a good person.
I think it's blasphemy.
Blasphemy. You go as far as to say blasphemy.
Can you just tell me this? When has Becky Lynch been wrong? Throughout Becky's entire career, she has either been failed or wronged by other people. Charlotte failed her. Lyra failed her. Trish and Lita failed her.
Sometimes you got to look around. If everybody around you is wrong and you're the only right one,
It's not Becky's fault that she's the best to ever do it. It's not her fault.
then why can't she beat Lyra Valkyria?
Well,
And why
well,
is
why
she...
does Lyra have to? Becky was ready to move on. You know what? Every now and then, even the best lose.
I don't think Becky was
It's
ready
what
to move on
happens.
at all.
And Becky was ready to move on and punch her ticket to Money in the Bank. And what happens? Lyra sticks her nose back in Becky's business.
Well, I actually am enjoying that Lyra Valkyria is sticking up for herself. I like that we're seeing we're seeing fire from Lyra Valkyria. I like that she interrupted Becky Lynch. I like that she didn't let Becky get the first word in. I like that she didn't let Becky get that first shot in. Because who knows? Who knows what Becky would have done if she had gotten that first shot in?
See, Becky has given Lyra the world. And Becky
What
has
world?
given her... I mean, listen. Becky gave Lyra the dream
You don't
of
think-
becoming a WWE
You don't think Lyra
superstar.
would have been successful regardless?
Not without Becky.
Oh, I forgot.
Not without Becky.
What about this idea that Lyra brought up that Becky would poison what the Intercontinental Championship is?
Becky makes titles relevant. That's what she's done her whole career.
All right, well, the Intercontinental Championship seems pretty relevant.
Because Becky,
Is trying to get it and can't?
we'll see on Saturday when Lyra Valkyria raises her role model's arm.
That's going to be tough. I feel like as much as if Becky loses, she doesn't get another shot at Lyra's title.
No.
But if Lyra loses, she has to raise Becky's hand. It feels like from this hurts my soul perspective, Lyra's potential punishment is worse than Becky's potential punishment.
But Becky never being able to challenge Lyra for the title,
By the way, if she's already lost twice, why should she get another shot at Lyra's title?
she can't lose. She cannot.
But then Lyra Valkyria has to raise Becky's arm?
I brought this up last week on the show, but 10 years ago, Lyra was dreaming about breathing the same air as Becky Lynch.
We all breathe the same air. It's air. We all breathe it.
Lyra loved Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is the reason that Lyra became Lyra.
Okay, but do you think that if you look at the relationship with Lyra and Becky, it is a microcosm of exactly what Lyra was talking about? In the sense that, like, when Becky came back, it was like, yeah, I'm going to be on the side of Lyra Valkyria. But then the minute maybe Lyra didn't need Becky.
She needed her. Lyra is the reason they lost the tag team championships.
Well, the team would be the reason.
No, Lyra screwed that one up.
Just one person on a team.
Yes, she got distracted, and then they lost the titles because
So
of Oblivion.
how come the White Sox haven't won? Is it just one person or the whole team stinks?
That's a very different situation.
Okay. All right. I see. Okay.
Because
How about the fact that Lyra not only challenged Becky to fight right there in Tulsa, we can do this right here in Tulsa. Not only did she challenge her to the fight, Becky said, no, she's the one that instigated the brawl. Lyra's got a fire under her, okay? And here's the problem with Becky. I don't think she understands what it means to get them wangs. Okay? What if Los Angeles has them wangs out? What's Becky going to do then?
They're going to be some pretty nice wangs. I'm already
all right.
looking forward to the entrance of Lyra Valkyria.
It's going to be
the wangs.
massive. It's going to be massive. It's also massive when you look at the women's field now in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Like I just said to Liv Morgan, and I think you're in the same boat. We didn't have a conversation about it, but I kind of thought Liv would be in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
1,000%. I mean, you look at the graphic, and I think it just displays the depth that we're seeing right now in women's wrestling, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I mean, Naomi, she's doing the best work that we've ever seen her do in her career. Alexa Bliss is back. Roxanne thrust onto the scene. Stephanie Vaquer.
Boom. Boom.
She's arrived on Monday Night Raw already making a statement.
But it's been like...
Sam,
Yeah, sorry.
we saw Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Vaquer backstage. I got chills.
And now it's like... But now it's a regular thing. This thing, can you imagine if they're sharing a roster now and they're going to be in the same Money in the Bank ladder match? This was all a hypothetical literally a week ago. It's been a wild 6 days for Stephanie Vaquer. I mean, 8 if you want to count Battleground. She beats Jordan Grace. She comes to NXT to defend her title once more against JC Jane. All due respect to JC Jane, the whole world is shocked when JC is the one that beat Stephanie Vaquer for the title. Adam Pearce shows up on Instagram on Friday and says, hey, good news, everybody. I just signed Stephanie Vaquer. What? And here she is. Now she's going to be in this qualifier. And boom, 6 days after she loses the NXT championship, she's now in the Money in the Bank ladder match representing Monday Night Raw.
And she's got all of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and hopefully all of Los Angeles this weekend going,
I don't think there's any doubt. It's absolutely contagious. By the way, if you were watching, this was officially her debut. This was officially Stephanie Vaquer's Raw debut. And if you were looking closely, I saw it. I was looking very closely. On one of the straps on her gear, she was wearing the Topps WWE Raw debut patch.
oh, let's go.
One person, we're not cutting it up. One person is going to get the Stephanie Vaquer Raw debut patch later this year when Topps puts it into a card. We told you all about it at WrestleMania, that this was, as people get called up to the main roster now, those main roster debut patches are part of what goes on. Every single person that debuts will be wearing that on their gear, and every single patch will end up in a single one-of-one card. Keep an eye out for all the debut patches as superstars make all of their main roster debuts, and keep an eye out for the debut patch cards hitting retail and hobby shops later this year. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a box and open it with Triple H. I don't know. They're going to be tough to get, and these are all one-of-one. So I already saw people on Twitter trying to go like, if anybody finds it, it's mine. If anybody, it's mine. I can't wait to see, because we've seen this in other sports before, but the idea that now as pro wrestling fans we get to get in on this, I'm very excited. Follow at Topps on social so you don't miss this official drop. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. But we've got to talk about Money in the Bank. So much going on at Money in the Bank, and I think we should bring in another guest to help us break down Money in the Bank.
Let's do it.
Of course, we can only be talking about one person. Big E is back here on Raw Recap. It's great to see you again, man.
We missed you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I had some, travels and whatnot, but it's good to be back here on Raw Recap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, big weekend. All of us are going to be out there in Los Angeles. Of course, Megan and I will be there for the Money in the Bank recap version of Raw Recap, doing it live there, backstage at the show as people, who knows, maybe somebody will run in with their briefcase and be on the pod. We never know. We never know what's going to happen. Wild things happen, but of course, Big E, you will be there as well. Who knows, maybe you'll pop in. You'll be doing the post show. You'll be doing the countdown. And so I know that you've been looking very closely at everything leading up to this Money in the Bank PLE. Is there any one specific match that you're looking forward to, say, the most?
I think this women's Money in the Bank lineup is really, really stacked. It's hard not to look at the momentum that Stephanie Vaquer has had over the last several months. I feel like she hit the ground running, not only in NXT, but on the main roster. Like, fans already get her. They love her. They know her stuff. It wouldn't shock me at all if she has a rocket ship of a year, and if she walks away Miss Money in the Bank. I'm just telling you, her trajectory has really been incredible. This year or so, not even a year she's had in NXT and on the main roster has really been incredible. So I'm excited to see what the women do in the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, I find her fascinating because Stephanie came in, I feel like, with a group of female superstars, and the group was kind of hyped. Like, oh, we've got these international women coming in. And very quickly, she stood out from that pack as like, no, this is something special. This is an individual. But when you look at this lineup, right, I feel like what makes this match unique is you have almost multiple generations represented. And the movement in the women's division is happening so fast. I feel like this is just a great capture in time, right? Because you have Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez, and Julia all getting called up, all going straight into this Money in the Bank ladder match. You have Rhea Ripley, who, let's be honest, if she wasn't in this ladder match, she may be the women's world champion. Like, she's always in that conversation. And then you have people that have been around since before any of these people were on the main roster, in Naomi, who's doing the best work of her career, as you said earlier, Megan.
Without question.
And Alexa Bliss, who's back now and feels remotivated and is creeping out Charlotte Flair and is I think in every bit of the conversation for this briefcase. What do you look at, right, when you look at this match and you see almost like eras separated in that way?
Yeah, no, it's such a great point. For so long, it's the four horsewomen who dominated women's wrestling. And now they're still there. They're still at the top. They're still doing incredible things. But then I feel like right after that, you had this era of Rhea Ripley, of Bianca. And now, like you said, we're seeing another era of women come in and do incredible things. And also, I have to echo your point about Naomi and the year that she's had. truly, like, she has been around. She was there. We started together 16 years ago in FCW, like the same week we came in. To see her rise and to see her now in her late 30s, just getting even better, just more comfortable, just more like she owns it. Every tweet I see of hers, every post from a boat, everything this woman does just pops me, because she knows who she is right now. Not to say she didn't before. She's a multi-time women's world champion, but this version of Naomi is so locked in. If I had to put money on anyone, like I said, look, I just gave you a 5-minute speech on how incredible Stephanie is, but if I had to put my money on anyone, I think Naomi's got it. I think this is her
right
year.
there with
I think
you.
she's ready. I think she can have an incredible run with the Women's World Championship. So that's why I have my eyes on this match, because it can go in so many different directions. We have, like you said, a returning Alexa Bliss. I wonder, like, does she still have her powers? Is she still able to conjure the darkness to help her win this match? But no, it's such a stacked lineup, and I love, and I want to avoid the term passing of the torch, because I don't think Becky is ready to pass the torch. I don't think Bayley is ready to pass the torch. Same thing with Charlotte. The 4 horsewomen, and same thing with Bianca. I love this jockeying for position, and I've seen a lot of people say that, like, women's wrestling is carrying North American wrestling as a whole. And where's the argument? Where's the argument? Honestly, the women are so compelling. We have a new crop coming up. We have the old breed still holding strong. It's exciting to see where women's wrestling right now is in WWE.
I couldn't agree with you more, because you look at that graphic for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and it's like, how do we not have Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch or Bayley or Chelsea Green, who's been phenomenal as well? I mean, there's just so many women, so much depth right now, but you see the women represented and you say, yeah, that's right, because they all rule. They're all awesome. And it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. But I'm with you on Naomi. She's my pick as well, Biggie.
There is something as a fan. It's almost rewarding, right? Even though Naomi is this villain, she's doing it so well. And those of us that have been watching since she started are like, wait a minute, this human being came in as a funkadactyl.
Yes.
And like owns herself now to this point where, like, every time, I mean, she's stealing every screen that she's on. Like, it's all hers. However, and I can see it. I think she'd be great with the briefcase. For me, I'm looking at people like Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, who I think people have high expectations for. I'm looking at people like Rhea Ripley and Alexa Bliss that I think people are already putting in the category of championship matches. I'm looking at Naomi that people are having this conversation about. I think because all those conversations are happening, Roxanne Perez is the one that's over here going like, no. I need to make sure that I'm not lost in this conversation. And imagine if all this Judgment Day nonsense is still going on and she walks in with a briefcase. All of a sudden, she's in this heightened position of power.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Sometimes there's something to just kind of laying low, letting everyone else figure it all out, and she's able to sneak in. Also, like, to the point of Stephanie, she's pulling double duty. To have to wrestle at Worlds Collide, we don't know how beat up she'll be. We don't know how focused she'll be. That is a tough task to wrestle twice. And these are two maybe of the biggest matches of her career. She's never been on this platform in WWE. She's done incredible things all over the world, but this is the first time she's on this stage and doing both those matches in the same day. It's truly an incredible feat. But you're right. I think we have to look at Roxanne. And again, every time I see Roxanne, I am blown away, because I think of that picture with her and AJ Lee at a time when I was with AJ outside of a show at Laredo. Like, I can picture it in my mind. I know exactly where it is when you get out of the cars. This little girl, to see her just be a huge fan and then pursue this. And this is clearly something that is in her blood, that she's wanted since she was a little child. I think her persistence, her focus, her desire to be at the top is unquestionable.
And what a year it would be for her, right? The runner-up in the Royal Rumble, setting a record for longest time in that match. And then to make her debut on Raw and immediately stick her nose in the business of one of the most dominant factions on Monday Night Raw in the Judgment Day?
It'd be sick. It'd be sick. I mean, and I think Stephanie Vaquer, to your point, Biggie, is the only person that's pulling double duty like that. I mean, I know that Chad Gable has taken an interest in everything that Grande Americano is doing, and Chad Gable will be at Worlds Collide while Grande Americano will be at the Money in the Bank premium live event.
Couldn't say that with a straight face.
No, because you were shaking your head. That's all I was. That's all. Yeah. But he did qualify. And listen, you have been on record as a Grande Americano, I'll say, hater. Here on Raw Recap before, you've talked about his body in ways that I've never heard another man talk about another man's body, and knowing it and the familiarity and the way the water hits it. You said it all. But you had to be impressed by Grande Americano in this match. Like the lucha skills of Grande, they showed themselves.
Look, I am a massive Chad Gable fan, always have been. I think the man is incredibly talented, and I think the man under the mask, whoever he may be, is also very, very talented. I will say, I don't know how many people had that man in a mask coming out of that match and winning.
Zero.
No.
Zero.
Shirley, AJ, Shirley, Punk. Shocking. I truly was shocked. I did not see that. And it's not because of a lack of talent. And look, who knows? Like the idea of El Grande, I can't even believe that I'm actually saying that. But the idea of El Grande Americano walking away as Mr. Money in the Bank. Look, I
hate to correct you. You'd say Senor Money in the Bank.
So I apologize.
Yeah,
I apologize, Senor Money in the Bank.
Dinero and El Banco.
That would be quite the feat. This pains me to even do any of this. But yeah, man, he shocked a lot of people tonight. And who's to say he can't do the very same thing Saturday in LA?
Yeah, we've got a lot of lucha representation in that match, from Grande Americano to Andrade to Penta. Then you've also got Solo Sikoa. You've got LA Knight. You've got Seth Rollins. E, do you have a pick?
It's very difficult to not go with Seth Rollins. He's very experienced in this match. I think he has the greatest cash-in of all time. He happened to be in the match that I won, and was the person I hit last before winning Money in the Bank. But the man is very experienced. He is seasoned. He's been here before. And look now, like, this is not a Seth Rollins from yesteryear. This is a Seth Rollins with two of the most impressive forces by his side. He has Paul Heyman as well. It's hard to believe that those three men won't play into the match in favor of Seth Rollins. And maybe Seth will just try to do it alone. Who knows? But man, I look at a guy like LA Knight, and I thought he's been on the cusp for so long. He's been so beloved by fans. And again, like, he has put on incredible performances. And I think as of, I don't know where we're at now, but I think last in St. Louis, last PLE, he had the most wins as a male on the roster, just across the board. He's a guy who has just quietly been doing the work, quietly picking up wins, quietly. Well, he's not quiet. He's a very but I think
boisterous.
Somehow he is still very slept on. So it wouldn't shock me at all if LA Knight walked away with that briefcase on Saturday.
You going Seth? I felt like
Seth. Yeah.
I'm a Grande Americano guy.
Oh,
so
stop.
That's kind of where we're at with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. You were talking about people not wanting to step aside. You were talking about people not wanting to give up a spot just yet. I think Becky Lynch has clearly asserted her intention to not step aside at any point, anytime soon, for absolutely anybody. Is Lyra Valkyria going to raise Becky Lynch's arm?
I want to say yes.
Oh.
Because I think about what this means for Becky's legacy if she once again loses to Lyra on this stage. I think, pardon me for people who aren't UFC fans, but I think of someone like Jose Aldo, who's considered the greatest featherweight of all time, and he gets starched twice by Max Holloway, and now you start to question, okay, he still has the resume, but losing twice to the next guy, is he still in that GOAT category? And I think much the same for Becky Lynch. If she continues to lose another big match to Lyra, I feel like now we really start to question her legacy. Look, I mean, her legacy in many ways is cemented, but now it feels very much like Lyra is able to use that momentum and build her own case. She is just getting started on the main roster to be able to put together potentially a legacy that outshines Becky's as well. So I just think Becky in her new adopted hometown, I think she's going to have a lot of pressure. I think she's going to feel that pressure. And I think this is also Becky Lynch who is going to pull out any stop, the proverbial stop that she needs to get a win. So And, I have, like I said, I have been so impressed with Lyra and the momentum she's had, not just in ring, but the way she's carried herself. But I think Becky finds a way to get it done on Saturday.
I've always thought Lyra Valkyria was the best featherweight, but that might also just be the wings.
You got me. That was good.
I'm sitting on it for the whole time you're talking. I'm sitting on it. I'm like, I'm not letting it get away.
We love the wangs.
Okay. I've already talked to you enough about Becky Lynch.
Right.
I know where you stand.
Yes.
Main event time. Okay. This was one that I think a lot of people maybe didn't see coming, and here we are. Cody Rhodes is back. He's teaming with Jey Uso against, if you could cast a super villain team, what could possibly be more villainous than modern era John Cena and Logan Paul, of all people? Is this, to me, is this the opportunity to go like, well, look, it's a tag match. John Cena can finally lose a match without losing the title? Or is this just, nope, John Cena's back and he's going to rub it in and make it hurt when, Logan Paul and John Cena leave that town as victors?
I think there's been a lot of, and rightfully so, discussion about Cena and his trajectory, but I don't think there's been enough attention on Cody and where Cody's headspace is at. He just returned at Saturday night's main event. We haven't seen him, for a month or more. I think Cody needs this. I think this is it for Cody. It is, and I've talked about it time and time again. Getting to the top is hard, but boy, staying there is really, really difficult. And when you have these big names and these big players like John Cena and Logan Paul who are trying to get him out of the main event picture and have him cascade down, I still think Cody's going to hold another world championship. Like, that is, to me, that's happening. He is still going to be the guy. I don't know if he dethrones Cena. I don't know if it's someone else. But Cody is not done with the world championship. And I think on Saturday, it is so vitally important. It's important for Jey as well. But I think Cody needs this more than anyone else in that match. I think it's vitally important that Cody regains his momentum, proves that he deserves to be at the very top of WWE. Because when Cena's gone, I don't know, oftentimes we've had kind of, things have been run by committee where we've had a bunch of different top, good guys running things. But I still see Cody as that guy. I still see Cody as the guy that we need to run the ship, the guy who is there. And I think he still has that passion and will for this. And I know I saw it in his eyes how much it wore on him. It is a very heavy crown to have to wear, to be in the main events, to shake all the hands, to do all those things, but I think he's built for it. And I think Cody on Saturday, along with Jey, proves that he is indeed a main event player and will be once again a world champion.
I love that answer, and I thought of you when Cody was cutting that promo on SmackDown, which I thought what Cody said was masterful. He comes back and kind of spells everything out with just one sentence at a time. If you break that promo down sentence by sentence, there is so much in there. But one of the things he specifically said was that as champion, not only did he have all these people fighting for the title, but he was dealing with more backstage than any champion has ever dealt with. And I went right back to the conversations that we have had with you on this show about the fact that the battles in the ring are only half the battles when you're someone like Cody Rhodes being that champion. But I do think, I'm with you, man. And it's a funny thing about Cody Rhodes. You almost take for granted that he's the guy. And then when he's not the guy anymore, you want to see that journey build back up again. You never want to see Cody down. At least that's where I'm coming from. As a fan, I'm here for the rebuild. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. And as far as an earnest promo, I think Cody's my favorite. It's just someone who speaks from the heart, who gives you his passion, who wears it all on his sleeve. And, I'm sure there's so much he wants to say about all the maneuverings backstage, all the hurdles he had to clear, all the things he had to deal with. But he's a professional. And a lot of that has to stay bottled inside. Maybe one day down the line he writes a book or spills a secret. But right now he has to be a pro, and he has to go out there and win on Saturday. And there's so much riding on this. And again, there's so many other players involved as well. again, like, you know, we've talked ad nauseum about Logan and his talent, but just the way that Cena phrased it, you know, saying that this man does WWE better than any professional wrestler, to me, it's just, there are guys who grew up in this, who came out of the womb as pro wrestlers, who, like, this is, they live and breathe this, even if they weren't second generation. I think of a guy like Gunther, who, this is his life. This is who he is. And to say this man, who is obviously very, very talented, but he's juggling so many different things. He doesn't have the reverence for this business that so many do. I don't want to see professional wrestling ruined. I don't want to see an influencer at the very top of what we do. He belongs in this spot on Saturday. He has earned that right. But the direction that Cena and Paul have for this company is not a direction that I want to see.
Oh, so interesting right now. So much talk about the direction of the company, whether it's John Cena and Logan Paul, whether it's Seth Rollins' group. Everybody is trying to figure out where they land and where the direction of the company is. I mean, it's a fascinating time to be an observer. Big E, we always appreciate your observations. We will see you out there in Los Angeles, and I can't wait for it, man.
See you there, E.
Yeah, you're the man. By the way, after Money in the Bank, you know the next big thing is going to be Fanatics Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Fanatics Fest, of course, coming to New York. I hope that Big E is going to be there. I know we're going to be there. I know there will be a ton of WWE superstars there. But wait till you hear about what is officially going down. For the first time ever, a select group of fans are going to be able to step off the sidelines and into the spotlight to compete in high-stakes, multi-event skill showdown live at Fanatics Fest. I'm talking about Fanatics Fest games. Everybody's talking about it right now. Over 3 days, WWE superstars Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes, and Liv Morgan, who we just talked to, as long as her head heals, will join the world's biggest athletes, celebrities, and a few lucky fans, and they'll all compete in 8 fast-paced challenges, each testing a different athletic skill. You know what's at stake?
Pride.
$2 million.
Wow,
yeah, better than Pride. Better than Pride. $2 million. Leaderboard glory, bragging rights that will last forever. You could make $2 million last. You could stretch it out. As a matter of fact, you know what I would do with the $2 million? I'd take it. Hopefully they give it to me in cash. I go right to Collector Alley. I'd spend it on cards. I'd double my money, no problem. That would be my plan. I don't know. This isn't just a game. It's the start of something legendary. Whether you're competing or just watching history unfold, you don't want to miss Fanatics games. You can grab tickets and submit your fan application to the games, all on the Fanatics app. Download it today. So much going on. Megan, when we talk again, we will know who holds the Money in the Bank briefcases. When we talk after that, we will know who has won between Jey Uso and Gunther.
What a time.
What a time. Make sure you're subscribed to the podcast feed because the podcast will go up after the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. It'll be the Money in the Bank recap show live from Los Angeles. Then, of course, we'll be back here next Monday as well. You can catch all the shows on the WWE's YouTube channel and all audio platforms. Subscribe, comment, listen, tell your friends. We'll see you this weekend.